Well, good morning there, my XRP Army, my tribe, everybody out there in YouTube land. Hope you're all doing well today. What do we have going on? Well, let's tackle the first one. MicroStrategies sold 32 Bitcoins. That's only, what, I think it was $2 million or something. 2.8. Not a big deal, but they sold instead of buying. If you look back at my videos, a bit back, I did a video about MicroStrategies having to sell Bitcoin if the price dropped below 70, I think it was 72 or 73,000. It's at 68,813 as we speak. $2.8 million isn't a lot, but it's a really huge indicator. Having to sell instead of buying, especially when it's low, is a huge indicator, not just in the crypto market, but in the markets in general. Hey, XRP, $100,000 today, please. So where does it go from here? 68,000. Well, how about 50,000? 50,000 is a pretty good number. That's where the next support number is at 50,000 for Bitcoin. Where's it at for XRP and XLM? I don't know. Didn't I say something about XLM? I did. I said I was going to retrace its steps, and it's starting to do that. When the market's down, and XLM went up on news, that news will fizzle out, and the broader market pressure will take a hold of the crowd. I was so tempted to just buy back in because I thought, oh, it's going to keep going up, keep going up, keep going up, keep going up. But then the other side on the other shoulder is saying, broader markets, look at the broader markets. What's it telling you? Told me this is a mortar shot. Yeah, I left money on the table. I hope it drops back down to my original purchasing point, and I'll have more XLM. No more money, just that more XLM. I am accumulating as much dry powder as I can. I do believe this market's is not seen the bottom yet, and it's going to go worse and worse. Why? Because news out of the Strait of Hormuz. Why is it every single day we are so close to a deal and yet no deal happens? But we get all these announcements of deals, but no progress because the other opponent comes out and says, no, we don't agree to any of this. Have you ever felt like you're being played? Have you? You might want to trust that gut reaction, that gut feeling. Do you know your gut has, 560 million connections to your brain? You might want to trust your gut. Yeah. So why is all these things like this? Well, Trump Jr. just married Jeffrey Epstein's personal banker's daughter. Let me say that again. Trump Jr. just married Jeffrey Epstein's personal banker's daughter. What was it George Carlin said? It's one big club and you ain't in it. Oh, that smacks of that. Oh, yeah, it smacks of that. What else we got going on? Let's move on. What else we got going on? We got IBM, Stellar Lumens, made their announcement. IBM built WorldWire blockchain on the Stellar Lumens blockchain. And they just announced that they made it open source. That means everybody's going to be able to use it. Big news there, folks. Big news. these things, these things are going to be taken off. IBM, they have 282,000 employees worldwide. They're a big deal. International business machines. More and more large people, large groups, corporations, banks are coming on board with XLM, XRP, the ISO 2022 compliant projects. I hope you're on board. One day the entire ISO group is going to start going up, and it's not going to stop going up. And then you'll be sitting on the sidelines saying, oh, I wish I'd bought in. Well, why didn't I? Why didn't I? If it just comes back down, and it's not going to come back down. I'm not telling you to go out and buy it right now. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I believe the markets are going to drop lower from where they are right now. And that will include XLM, XRP, which is down below $1.30 now. I don't believe we've seen the bottom of this. I believe there's a lot more pain ahead. So gather up some dry powder. Set yourself an entry point. Watch it closely. And then pounce when it's ready. And then watch it go to the moon. And maybe on past the moon. Yeah. God bless y'all. Take care, and I'm out.